bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out.
Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Indianapolis Colts. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Indianapolis. He spins free. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. At their own 20-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Here's Richardson to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Come on. 19, 18, run. 19, right.
There, Richardson back to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Colts at 9-4 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. But I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Go! Ready?
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. 15-yard line. looking to put a drive together. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. You look at this Colt defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. There's a short one caught by Loveland. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
That's complete. Luther Burden is going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 more on that one and another first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. To throw, Williams. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. From the gun, here's Abanikanda. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This pass complete to Melton. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The last series for a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. Down the field, he's got one. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Indy. 55 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, that's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
To throw, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On the handoff of Banna Campbell. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
He's across midfield with a 48.
This defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Williams looking to do it himself. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Lock the ball as progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Trying to get some more. No, I pack. This ain't talking down on this side like you want to go. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your big 5 air. You already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. Like it, hey, team. Check the Eagles. Go check, go check. Check go.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And just almost no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Hurt. Trap 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And Matt Mitchell, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And Howie clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
3rd and long.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. This will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is good from 57 yards out. And it fires away right there. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg. But how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down and 8. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Richardson looking to throw this. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Hacking, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From the 46, here's second and a couple. Now it's Richardson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Quick throw completed by Richardson. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good.
What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
So these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Street, street.
Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Cade York.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
A 25
From the left hash, a chip shot here. York able to send this one through. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
What is up?
They'll start on the ground with Swift. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, 65 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and 6 now from the 26. Operating from the gun, Richardson. It's caught, Mitchell. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Before he's taken down at the 36. It's a pickup of 6.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 45-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. He's still on his feet. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Ready, break. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They go play action with Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
2nd and 5.
Warriors 70. Come on. Set. Bronco 80. 18. Pioneer. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
On the double.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Ready. 19 Tiger.
And Richardson going to move him around. Taylor, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
68.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And now Mitchell, as the first half is winding down. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Whole squad.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Second and 2.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. The give now to Abanikanda. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Here's Williams. A final shot before break. And that will get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Looking to throw is Williams. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 35 on second down, Richardson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
60 Maverick.
Richardson now from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long?
19 tight, 2. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes this one for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude to group this behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 31-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of 45.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Ready.
He'll start with a give to Taylor. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rap to pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Let's go now. 18, 19, 18. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Still on his feet. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. And when you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. It just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And it's complete to Mitchell. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it's second down.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Richardson shelling through the defense. Still going. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. New York now for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Colts 37, Bears 16.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And the Bears first down.
Looking to throw. Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 14 yards in the Chicago first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
Well, running with Abanikanda. Play 3 of the drive now is successful. They'll go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did run pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Williams looking to do it himself. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Richardson working from the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they will stop him short and get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Pulled in at the 24. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Bears take over. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start with Davis Price on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 13 yards remaining on second down. From the gun, here's Swift. And the ball comes loose. And the Colts pick it up. He's still on his feet. He may go. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
To the right side, this is Taylor. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although Well, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to second and one is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
It's your birthday, and you know we don't give a like your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. Give me the food, I'm gonna have it.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Oh, twisting away. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough. For the first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good. How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Now they'll change things up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 10 yards out. And the Colts are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28-16. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 yards rushing for him now, just his first 3 carries.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throw right side, taken in by Odunze. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe merciful, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Bears.
Here's Williams. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad one.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Throwing is Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll go for it. It's Abanikanda. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
It's a gain of 2.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He's got this complete to Burden. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
8 yards.
Second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's another Bears.
Looking to throw. Williams. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome.